Hey guys, how you all? It's me LUV KAUSHIK and you're watching my YouTube channel, The Books Unboxer. So guys, disclaimer, today I'm going to make the video in English language because there are many members of our family, many of our subscribers, those are not able to understand Hindi language, and still they used to watch my videos.
I love you. I love you. I love you very, very much.
So I thought that I should make videos in English also, but not every time. As we all know, my base is Hindi, but I'll try my best in future also to make some of English videos also to stay connected with all my subscribers. But if I feel in future that it is more needed, then I'll try to open a particular English channel for those subscribers. But these are all later things in future. So right now let's get straight to the video. So before starting, you guys can stay connected with me on these platforms. So the link will be there in the description box below. Go and check it out. So firstly, let me tell you a word of the video. Today's word of the video is edict. E-D-I-C-T. In English, an official order or a statement issued by somebody in a position of power. And in Hindi, सत्ताधीन व्यक्ति द्वारा जारी सरकारी आदेश, फरमान या राजा आज्ञा. So guys, today I'm not going to review but to consult or try to convey some of the great teachings from the book The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Pappison. They both are writer of this book. This book seriously changed my perspective and my way of thinking about multitasking. This book says that multitasking is a lie, and even computer don't do multitask. They just used to do things fastly. They don't multitask at all. So if you go with the first 2 pages of the book, which is holding the essence of the whole book, you'll get to know that there is no preface or author's note there. Here's written that if you chase 2 rabbits, you will not catch either one. Yeah, so it totally means that if you try to go along with 2 things, you will not be able to have essence of one thing nor another. If you go through with the contents, then here is part 1, part 2 and part 3. So I would like to suggest you that please don't read part 1, because part 1 just comprises the thing that you cannot do multitasking. It's a lie and just humiliated multitasking a lot with all the facts. When I was on part 1, personally I felt that I should just DNF this book, but I didn't, because when I reached part 2 I just couldn't stop myself to make personalized notes from this book, because I think the essence and the main things of this book by which you can make extraordinary results comprises part 2 and part 3. I think, let me tell you how to read this book. Just go with the 1, 2, 3 point. The one thing, the domino effect, the success leaves clues, and then you will get the main point of this book. Then go with part 2, then go with part 3, and then the journey and all acknowledgements. So when I was on part 1, I felt that I should leave this book, but I didn't, and I learned that you should not leave any book incomplete, because if in between it bores you, it bears no interest, it doesn't mean that you should just leave the book. I think you should read the full book and eventually you will get something productive from the book. So don't leave any book, and I'll try my best in future also that I'll try my best to complete all the books I will start. So yeah, it is a good thing, it is a good habit. And if you talk about the part 2 of this book, that part hold my attention a lot, and there is one teaching from that part that you should not focus on having answers, finding answers. You should focus on asking great questions, because if you ask a great question, you will get a great answer. So firstly, try to ask as great question as you can, and you'll find a great answer. And this part also cleared my one confusion, that success isn't a marathon. It is just a sprint race fueled with discipline until and unless the habit kicks in and take over. So yeah, it is the main thing that success is not a marathon race that you have to run until and unless you just die. No, not at all. You just have to run until the habit of running come in and take over. The running will be like as easy as you do brush every morning, because you have the habit of doing brush
your teeth every morning.
And there is one advice for all of us, that we should always set our goals above from what we want or where we want to be in future, so you'll be practically guarantees your original goal. And if we go with the part 3, this bears the most important part and most productive part of the book, and because it bears the 3 things we should apply in our life to being successful, to have extraordinary results. First is live with purpose. You have to find your purpose for which you are here on earth. What is your purpose? If you ask yourself what is your purpose, what will be your answer? Then if you know what is your purpose, you know the answer, that you want to be
a businessman, you want to be an whatever you want to be, musician or whatever you want to be, you know your purpose. I don't know. So
first, find your purpose. Secondly, live by priority. You have to prioritize your work according to their importance. If you are having a meeting at 2 p.m. and on that point of time you are having a call with your friend, then you have to cut the phone in between and go to the meeting, because that bears more success, more importance than that damn phone. So you have to prioritize your works, and you have to be consistent with your priorities. It doesn't mean that today I prioritize my reading and tomorrow I'm giving priority to my games, video games and my phone. It is not like that. You have to be consistent what priority you are given. So be consistent with your priorities. And the third, the last not least, that live for productivity. If you know your purpose, you have your priorities, and if you're doing it consistently, you definitely will have productivity in your life. You'll have great results with the time. I'm not saying that if you are doing all the things today, then you'll be successful tomorrow. No, it takes time. It will take 1 week, it will take 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, a year. It
doesn't matter. The thing matter is that you have to be consistent with these 3 points,
and you have to just apply these 3 points in your life as deeper as you can. So these are some teaching from this book. So these are some teaching from this book. I'm not able to elaborate the whole things from this book, because I know if I'll try, then this video will become, I think, around 10 hours, because this book is amazing, and I think you should give a try to this book. I had this book during the sale on Amazon, I think. Yeah, so this was it. If you like the video, then please share with your friends. I think this video worth sharing. Please share with your friends, family. Subscribe the channel if you haven't yet. Bye.